Hey Scotty, so today I didn't have a lot of time to make the video that I wanted to make, which would be part 2 of History of Electricity. So basically what I'm making today is an interview video of my 2 friends that are local musical artists. One's a hip-hop rapper and the other one is an indie music singer and songwriter. I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so this is my friend Gavin. He is a rapper. State your full name for the video.
Gavin Parker Scope, initials GPS, aka Prime G, fly up to the fools.
How old are you, Gavin?
17.
What is your process when writing, Gavin?
I've always wanted to explain this, man. Thank you. When I'm writing, first off, no one is around. Cannot have people around at all because it is literally just me and my thoughts. Depends on the type of day I'm having, honestly. If I'm in a good mood, then it's like vibrant music and the thoughts just come real easy and I just write down some silly songs like, I wouldn't say silly, but it's a lot more happy and upbeat, like a song like Back in the Day or I'm a Dreamer or something like that. If it's more of a dark place that I'm writing from, it's almost as if I completely lose all thought, and it's like some sort of rush of artistic creativity comes into me, and I just start writing, and that's how those songs get written.
Dope. Alright, Gavin. How does it make you feel when you finish writing a song?
Have you ever busted a nut? No, I'm being for real, man. That's what it is. It's like, it's just this awesome sense of release, sense of relief, of just everything that's pent up, you just get it out, and then the recording process and everything like that, and once it's done, it's like, I created that, and then people hear it, and the response you get from people, and the performing, and everything that comes from that, and then you finally get the applause, and you're like, that was actually what I did. That was worth writing all the time. The hard work that was put into it, always worth it. It's a great feeling.
Alright, Mr. Prime G. Otherwise known as Gavin Scope, known as Gavin Scope. I can't talk right now. What does it feel like to be on stage?
You've seen me perform before.
Oh yeah, I've seen you perform before, but act like I haven't.
It's like feeling at home. It's like when you get home from school and you put down your backpack and you sit on the couch and you finally can just chill. That's how it feels for me when I'm on stage, which sounds fucking absurd because I have people watching me.
Sounds completely absurd.
I know, but just let me explain it. It's like that feeling of finally feeling comfortable to wild the fuck out. Because literally when I'm living my life and just walking around, I want to be yelling fucking half the time. And I finally feel comfortable to just jump around and yell and fucking scream and say whatever the fuck I want, and people are going to feel that because of the release of energy I'm giving through the music. So it's where I finally feel okay to feel crazy or weird or cool or swag the fuck out, if that's what you want to call it. But like, just that feeling of like, this is where I'm at, this is what I do. It's a sense of being at home, a sense of comfortableness. It's the best feeling in the world for me, honestly. There's no place I love better than being on stage.
How do you want people to interpret your message?
Never really thought about, like, I've thought about that subconsciously, but I've never really brought that to like the forefront of my thinking. It depends on the song, man. Honestly, like, there's a part of me that just wants people to feel free and people to just wild the fuck out and get crazy and like be like, oh, this shit's so dope. But really, when it comes down to it, I want people to think about their own life when they listen to my music. I want people to feel like, okay, this is what he's doing. And through listening to that, they get inspired to take that passion I brought into music into their own life, whether that be fucking scrubbing floors at a fucking whatever kind of place, or like, or making any kind of art, or playing sports, or whatever the fuck it is people do. I want them to take that passion that I put into my music, listen to it, and be like, I want to carry this over into my life, and that's how I want people to interpret my music more than anything else.
So Gavin, how did you know that you wanted to make music for the rest of your life?
Okay, this is a funny story. I've always been a dreamer, like, regardless. When I was 5 years old, I wanted to be fucking president of the United States. That's the first thing I wanted to do. And then it went from being, I wanted to be an actor, I wanted to be a movie producer, all this shit. And so around 7th grade, when I got expelled from school, Jacob Christman actually introduced, like, the art of rapping to me, which is so funny. And he was like, because he was actually rapping about kids taking his skateboards, and he was like, dude, check this out, man. And I was like, oh, if this kid can do it, I probably can too. So me and Reese were walking home from Quail Run one day, and he was just like, dude, you should try to freestyle, man. And I freestyled all the way from Quail Run to fucking Maple Street, dude, without stopping. And that day I was like, that's what I want to do for the rest of my life. And then it grew into what I actually want to do, which is spreading a message and helping people. But when I first started, it was just like, this would be an awesome life, just rapping and making music and having sex and doing drugs and having lots of money. But what it came down to is like, fly up, man. Like, that's what it is. It's so much more than that.
Well, let's confirm that you are a sober person and you don't do drugs.
I am completely sober. I have sex not as often as most rappers. And, like, I am not your typical rapper, to say the least.
Gavin, how do you feel about the word dope?
Well, besides the fact that I use it probably over 100 times every day, it's just cool, man. It's just another word for cool. It's just like people who listen to hardcore music, they say that's metal. Like, people who listen to rap music, they say that's dope. Like, shit is dope. Like, I don't know, man. It's just the word. It's just a word.
It's another word for something being awesome, isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, this is my friend Tristan.
What's up?
Sup? State your name for the camera.
Name's Tristan.
State your stage name.
Tristan.
Okay. He's an indie artist. How old are you?
I'm 18 years old, man.
18 years old. What is your process when writing music?
My process? Usually it's emotion. I will be doing something, or something will happen to me, or something like that, or something that I'm really struggling with, whether it be like it used to be school or work, or a lot of what it comes from this just anger or happiness, or something that just overwhelms me as a person. And when I write, it's me trying to express that emotion through what I'm playing and what I'm doing with my music. So, like, when I was doing stuff for school or things like that, it just really frustrated me, and it really angered me, and I just wanted to find a way to express some of that. And, like, one of my biggest struggles in, like, expressing things like that is, like, I finally got old enough to where I, like, understood, like, there are all these horrible things happening in the world, and all of this greed, and these politicians, and just all of this absolute rubbish, and it drove me mad, and I didn't know how to deal with it. And music is what I use to express that, and what helped me figure out a way to deal with that and find ways to look past it so that I can move on as a person and not get so stuck up and hung up on things like that.
Tristan, how do you feel about the word dope?
Well, man, dope is dope, man. It's dope. Alright, all you old people out there, I am not talking about pot. I am talking about awesomeness. Dope means awesome. It's slang, not pot. Seriously. Dope is dope, dude. Dope is dope.
Because it's dope, right?
Exactly.
That's so dope.
Yeah, I know.
Tristan, how do you want others to interpret your music?
For me, interpretation. I want people to be able to listen to a song and just kind of escape for a little bit. Because for me, like, when I'm listening to, like, music that I love, it's like an escape from reality. It's my own little world that I'm in, and I do it I make music because it gives me that opportunity to do that for someone else, and I think that's a real blessing. I think it's a very powerful thing. And interpretation, honestly, I don't think it's that important to me because interpretations, I'm not doing it for people to really interpret what I'm saying. I'm doing it to give them a place to go, a place to escape. But if anything, if I did want people to interpret my music, I'd probably want them to just take away what I'm trying to say, because a lot of what I'm trying to say is, a lot of it's political, a lot of it's emotional, and just think about the concepts and stuff that I'm writing about and talking about in my music, because I'm really just trying to say, hey, this is what I see that I don't like, and this is what I see that I do like, and then the things that I don't like, let's figure out a way to change it, and the things that I do like, let's figure out a way to keep that around and make that something more of what's not there, make it something more prevalent that we can share with the world, you know? Make it a better place. I'm making music because I want to help people.
When you finish writing a song, Tristan, how does it make you feel?
Well, it really depends on the song, man. A lot of times it's just an very placid experience. It's just like you've just said your whole life in 5 seconds, or to put it in words, like, you know how sometimes when you just get so angry and all you want to do is just punch something or just express some type of rage or something, and after you're done beating the crap out of the wall or your pillow or another person, if that was the case, like, you just get this overwhelming sense of calm. It's like that for me. After I've written a song, it's like all of these emotions I felt, happy, good, sad, it's just like, okay, awesome, I'm done with that, and I can move on from that. And each time it's a learning experience. You learn something new with it too, and it's all expression. It's about expressing that emotion to me, and that's what it is for me.
Alright, Tristan, how does it feel to take the stage?
Oh man, taking the stage. It's one hell of a question. Usually it's excitement leading up to, and then the second I walk on stage and those lights hit me and my time is on, it's not even really anything. You see the little black shadows of people out there, and even if it's just 3 or 4 people, in my heart, it doesn't even matter. I don't even notice them really, and it's just me, and I'm on that stage, and it's my time I've put all of this work, all of this energy, all of this time into something that I believe in so passionately, and the second those lights hit me, it's just like, it's my time, and it's this overwhelming sense of calmness for me, actually, and it goes by so fast. It's like I just play my songs, and it's like I'm playing them to myself. There's not even an audience there. It's insane. It's just I'm there. I see the microphone. I can see in my peripheral vision the guitar and me playing, and it's just like me reliving every moment that I was going through, every good time, every bad time that I've ever written about in a song that I'm playing. I just relive those moments on stage, and it's like I'm just playing to myself in my head, and it's just me expressing myself in that time period again that I felt at that time. And it happens so fast, and then I walk off that stage and people look at me and give me high fives and hugs, say thank you, you did a great job, and it's just like I don't even know what just happened, and I'm just like, it's crazy. I don't know how to explain it. It's a really cool experience, and that's part of what I live for as a musician. I love it to death more than anything.
Tristan, how did you know that you wanted to make music for the rest of your life?
Well, when musicians talk about investing their life into something, that whole saying you hear, blood, sweat, and tears, literally, blood on the inside of my guitar, crying myself, just pure tears of joy, tears of sadness come out of me when I'm playing, and eternal bliss and happiness that's so powerful. It's like there is really no word. It's such an untangible, unfathomable thing, and it's like my guitar, and when I'm playing it, it's just everything that I wish I could put into words being said for me, and it's so powerful, and the way that it allows me to express how I feel, I can honestly say I wouldn't be here without it, and I believe in that, and because of that, I know, and that's why.
So, I hope you enjoyed the video today, and I will see you tomorrow. I hope to see a great video from you tomorrow. Don't give me any of that 1-minute bullshit.